Jordan Cower here with LongRangeOnly.com. Today we're going to be doing a review on the new Sig Kilo 2200. I've had this rangefinder for a couple months now. It's new for 2017. It's the updated version of their Sig Kilo 2000 that they had last year. I've been using this thing for a few months now. Archery shoots, long range rifle shooting, just playing around out shed hunting and stuff, see how it works. And I thought I'd show you some of the features of it. I'm going to throw it in this adapter. This does not come with the rangefinder. You can buy it separate, but they do have this tripod adapter. Kind of help show you the features. And I didn't think you want to stare at me the whole time, so I had phone scope make me this phone cover throw on there, so you can see how the inside of this thing works. Let me get this thing thrown on there and we'll walk you through it. Alright, when you first turn the rangefinder on, it has three different reticle options. There's only two buttons. You have your mode button on the side, and then your range or select button. So to change reticles and stuff, I'll show you how to do that. So when you first turn on, this is what you'll see. There's a few options in here. I'll kind of show you how I like it set up. So from here I hold down the mode button. Right here you can choose between best or last, and that'll either be your last range that you got, or if you're kind of ranging and scanning, it'll give you the best range you got if you're trying to shoot through trees. You kind of scan it around. I like to leave it on the best mode. Then the next, you have your brightness. It has an auto brightness setting. I've been leaving it on that. It's worked really well. They have a bunch of different options. And yeah, the auto's been working really well for me. Bright sunny days, it's bright enough I can see. In the evenings, it doesn't wash it out. It stays just perfect for all the conditions. Okay, now I got to get this back. So the next, you have line of sight, or you have their AMR mode. Now line of sight will tell you the line of sight distance, and then in the bottom right hand corner it'll show you the angle. Alright, so I like it on the AMR mode. It just tells you the true shoot to distance. If you're using your bow, you don't have to worry about cutting yardage. If you're using a drop chart on your rifle, it'll just do the shoot to distance, and it'll be right there where you need it to be. Your next setting is you have reticle options. You can have a circle dot, you can have one with a milling reticle, just horizontal, or they have a milling reticle that also goes vertical. Kind of looks like a crosshair. That I don't shoot mills, so it doesn't really do much for me, so I just leave it on the circle reticle. I'll leave it on there because it looks cool. Then the next, you select between yards and meters. I shoot everything in yards, and now you're good to go. Let's go ahead and hit some ranges. I'm standing up here on the hillside, and let's see how far we can get this thing to reach. Start with some close stuff. 65 yards. Scan over here. 400. Go over on this hillside here. 830. This rangefinder is incredibly fast. 940. Try and hit 960. 950 up there. See how it does on snow. 860 on the snow. It's 2200 yard rangefinder. Let's jump over here and see what we can get. 950. Scan over. 1070. 1243. Like I said, this calculates the angle. It's pretty flat. We've got 1228. See if we can hit those trees over there. 1346. Oh, 1800. So 1800 is about as far as I can see. Most of that's been dark timber. Let's see how it does. It's a 1220, and that's not in the timber. Usually these will pick up timber better. So just ran through that. Like I said, I started from 60 yards, made it clear out to 1800 yards. That's as far as I can see. Past 1500 yards, I kind of had to do it a couple times. Everything within that, I mean, it was just instantly. That's one thing that's blown my mind with this rangefinder, is how quick it'll pick stuff up. I'll show you the angle mode. So I had it in AMR. I'll just range some stuff so you can see how that looks. Alright, so we'll do it at an angle. So your line of sight, 744 on that, it's -8. Let's see if I can get something a little steeper here. So your line of sight there is 609 yards. You're on a 10-degree angle, so if you're typing in your ballistic calculator or whatever, you know the angle you need to be on, and it tells you line of sight distance if you prefer to do it that way, or you can just leave the AMR mode on like I mentioned and just shoot to whatever distance it tells you to. I've shot like that for years and it's worked very well. A couple other things on this rangefinder. I like a rangefinder that's dual purpose. I'm an archery hunter. I do a lot of archery hunting. I hunt out tree stands, ground blinds and stuff. I've had a lot of rangefinders struggle shooting through the mesh of my ground blinds antelope hunting, and I went and set up my blind, and I was ranging 150 yards with this through the mesh of my blind. That's the guys that are trying to find a one does all rangefinder. Does very well for that. Compact size for archery hunting. It's awesome, perfect size, easy to use one hand. For rifle hunting, like I said, had no issues hitting 1800 yards over there. And this rangefinder, believe it or not, is only the MAP pricing on it's $4.99. For the feature, size, weight, and how well this thing ranges, that's a steal of a deal, and I'd highly recommend it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at longrangeonly.com. If you have any more questions on this or want to see any more pictures of this, I'll be on the forums. I'll be more than happy to answer the questions on this. Thanks for watching.